All right, hi Risa. I'm going to run you through the next task I have for you. As I said, it's a bit complicated, so no, it's not too complicated per se. It's just complicated to explain in email or text. So I figured basically a video of me doing it will help you. So you've been invited to the back end of my coaching platform. And what I need you to do is turn those PDF files that is in the Google folder, which I shared with you, into what we call worksheets um, in this platform. And then, so you're going to work out of two different areas in here. So I'll show you first what you're going to do, uh, uh, create it, and then what to do with it after. Okay, so in order to create the worksheet from the PDF, what you want to do is go to just over here called Smart Docs. So here, and then create a new Smart Doc up top. Click that. The name is basically going to be the same name as what the file is, okay? With the exception of putting in at first, uh, or sorry, in the description, yeah, the name will be the same. The description will have the category which it falls under. So the folder which it's contained in, you put that in the description. So for this example, I'll do apologizing effectively. So I'll open that one up. And then, I'll go, be okay if I could spell, but that's why we have spell check. Apologizing. Effectively. And that is communication. Okay. Okay, great. Now I'll bring this over and I'll split my screen so you can kind of see what's going on. Both sides. I'll just hour. So in the Smart Docs, there are all kinds of different, basically, things that I can add in. So for you, it will be mostly focusing in on text fields and maybe checklists for these, as well as in putting in headings, subheadings, as well as text. Section is actually new to me, and the rest really doesn't matter per se. Okay, so all you're going to do is literally, basically, copy and paste what it is into it. So first you take the heading, no, we'll take the text, and we'll dump it in. You can turn off show heading for this block. We do not need that. We'll turn that off, and then in the PDF file, we'll just copy and add in the text here on the left. So you'll see it's formatted a little bit wonky. We'll have to fix that up. So we'll do that quick. And basically what you want to do is make it look like the left as much as possible. So I'm going to pause this so you don't have to watch me do that, and then I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've copied, pasted, reformatted this so that it was better. One other thing which I want you to note is you'll see over here in brackets, and then they say C and a bunch of names, a date for review. I don't want to have those in the Smart Doc over on this side, so just when you see these things, these references, just delete them. Another one is right here. Tomlinson, Jean, and Luecki, 2004. Just delete this part that's in the references. Okay, so now we scroll down. Next is goal. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back. I'm going to put a heading 2 in, where you'll literally call it goal. And we will delete the description. Go back, take text, and turn off the heading for that block. And then literally again just copy and paste the goal into the text and then fix it up Actually, I'm just going to try something. Let's just try to see, paste this plain text. No, still doesn't do any better. So unfortunately, there's no real way around this. Okay, so that's done. The advice section, um, again, we'll copy and paste this. However, we need to reword it so that it's not about the clients who struggle. We need to reword it for the person who is reading this and that is going to fill it out. So for this case, it could be for you who struggle to make apologies, you may choose to, okay? And then for some clients, it could be for some people, okay? So just make it generic. Don't make it the clients because the client is actually the person who is reading this. And what I want to do is for them to read the advice so that it comes across as me giving the advice to them. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video again, copy, paste it, and I will do this section and show you in the results. So actually, after reviewing the advice, I decided to forego it. So don't even bother. It is definitely more so for myself than the actual person going through this. Uh, so what we have here is now we have the instructions area. So I've added that in. I'm going to add in another subheading to make it look like this. So you see instructions. Now I'm going to add in subheading. I'm going to call that step 1. Acknowledging. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is hit background, choose that color. Good. And then turn the text to white. And you can see I have basically the exact same thing. And now I'm just going to copy, paste it, and go through all these. So again, you don't need to see me go through all this. What I will do is do one section here for you so you can see how to deal with these bullet points because they don't copy and paste over quite well. So I'll just quickly do that. So I'll copy this. I'll go to the text box, which I'd already put in below. Here, I'll show you exactly again. So again, just take the text box, drag, drop it down, turn off the heading, and then copy, paste. Okay, and you can see how it goes. And actually, it doesn't look too bad now that I look at it, but it's still not, quite right. And it's because the formatting gets all messed up with the spacing here. So I am going to go ahead and fix this up properly. So what I'll do is you can see the boxes here. This black dot here shows up here as just an object device, an actual bullet. So you can do bullets in here. So I will take that, drop it down, and then turn on bullets right here. Okay, and then from there, what I'll do is bring that up, and now I hold shift and hit enter or return. And you can see now this actually is not looking the way it's supposed to. Why not? Because that was not the right one. There we go. Let's go back. There. Now it's looking the way it's supposed to. And I can just keep doing that with the rest. So again, turn the bullet on. This one's actually already done. Don't need to redo it. Get rid of that old bullet. Turn the bullets on. Bring the next line up. All the way up. Shift, return, / enter. And you can see now it's basically formatted as that was. Okay. So there you go. I'm going to pause and then I'll be back once I basically have the form complete. Okay, so I've gone ahead. I've put in all the stuff that's from the sheet here. So I'm going to close it. And actually, what I've done is I'm adding in another section just to show you one more thing. So I've put in a try it yourself, and what I'm going to show you is down here you see responses. So this is where the person actually puts in stuff. So I'm going to do a text field. So same thing, click, drag, drop, boom. And then again, I don't really like having heading here, so I'm going to turn it off. And then, yeah, so now this is where someone can input in text. So I'm actually going to add in the description here of try it yourself, free to craft. There we go. So the person who's reading this knows that this is somewhere where they can go ahead, craft their own apology, and make sure that it kind of works. Okay. So all right. So we're going to save this. Hit save, and that one is done. So you can close it. Now the next part of the task is we're going to put this into a course. So I'm going to do a new tab. I'm going to open it, a new tab. And the course is called Worksheets. Once it loads, for some reason my computer just got slow. Okay, so right here. Once it's loaded, why are you slow? Okay, so we're into Worksheets. And in here, you'll see there's headings. Okay, so this is career, you see communication, coping, emotions, goals, leadership. Okay, so what I want you to do now is we're going to put that Smart document into this Worksheets, which is for the system's purposes referred to as a course. So this is under communication. Okay, so we're going to add a new lesson. We're going to call it exactly what it was called there. So again, it was, where is it? Apologizing effectively. So he's going to do it. Copy, paste, and then hit this check mark. All right. So now you've just named it. That's all you've done. So just click it and you open up. And something very similar again. So again, I like to add in a heading here and call it apologizing effectively. Hit the back arrow. And now you're going to go down here and you're going to see Smart Documents. So we're going to take that, drag it, and drop it. And then we're going to find it. So apologizing effectively, easy. It's the first one. All right. And then you're going to click this here, embed. Okay. And we're going to make it tall. Okay, and this is where you need to play with it so that we don't have this scrolling requirement, or rather it scroll here, but in the document itself. So we already know that 720 is not enough, so let's go to 900. See if that does it. Nope, almost there though. So let's add on another 100 pixels. Nope, still not there. So let's make it 12. It's really very much a trial and error type thing. So, all right, so let's go with 2000. And you kind of just, okay, that did it. All right, there we go. And you can see now, here, you can see it's different now. Let's write something for the person. So we need to make sure we give them space here to be able to write. So I'm going to add on another couple hundred pixels. There we go. That looks good now. All right. So the person just scrolls through this, not through the actual document, and that's good. And that is it. So I know it looks a bit complex. Hit save, and you can don't bother closing. Instead, go to this arrow here and open up. And now you can go ahead, as you finish them in here, you can quickly go over here and add them in. Okay. So that is it. Thank you again. As you finish them, feel free, you can delete them out of the Google Drive. You can put them into a different folder that says complete it. Doesn't really matter to me per se. They are where I need them to be. Okay, so thank you again, Risa. I appreciate everything you do. yeah, you've been a fantastic help to me and the team. Cheers.